So you said that Fat Joe made a mistake in messing up the relationship with Cuban. What did you mean by that?
I said maybe. No, not just Fat Joe. I don't know what started it. I can't really remember. You know what I'm saying? And I knew at one time, but I can't really remember like how it started and the fight at Sue's to him getting cut, and then some kids fighting Joe 1-on-1 or some shit.
It wasn't at Sue's. It was at Jimmy's.
No, Jimmy's Cafe. Excuse me.
Right.
I know, like, it was on Fordham Road. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what that the location in my head. I just said the wrong man. So you ain't gonna correct me on nigga. It's my borough, nigga. You know,
I'm just helping you out because in the comments they ruthless. How could you not remember? And like they like how could you make a mistake? Like you never.
I don't remember how this shit started, but at the end of the day, just all of them, all of that, whatever the situation was, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, niggas fumbled the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because that was something dope. It was like with PANDA and everything, great. You know what I'm saying? Pun pass, damn, but niggas still had something dope that could have like even expanded and did a whole lot for the Bronx. Like I remember when that happened. I remember being a shorty and I'm hearing about it, and that shit just left that shit was just heavy. Like damn, like what the fuck? Terrence Spartans, like Pun just died, niggas. Fat Joe got Cuban link cut. Like what the fuck? It's like, you know what I'm saying? And
I always said though that like if Joe could have looked at the bigger picture and played like the executive role, he could have been on the level of a Diddy, of a, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like a large music mogul, because if he had put out successful projects for all these TS guys, right? Then other people would have wanted to go sign to TS, right? Either if you're Latino or if you're from the Bronx, it would have became a powerhouse. Like, could you imagine that if Bang Bang Boogie or something like that would have signed to TS, or like all these reggaeton guys and Latinos signed to TS? Like, it would have been something really big. Like, he could have really put out a lot of projects. Because as much as we talk about Joe doing some fucked up stuff, right?
Yeah.
He has an ear for music. He does know when there's good music or there's a good beat and stuff like that. He recognizes talent. So you got to give him his props for that, But if he was able to play the background role more, and what I think that happened was he played that background role for Pun. And then once Pun passed, he was like, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it for Cuban. I'm not doing it for anybody. I need to be the one now.
Yeah, I can feel that. But what he should have did was let Cuban go. Like, not let him go, but like, all right, nigga, you a pretty boy nigga. The mommies loved you. You know what I'm saying? Every mommy that I was with in my teenage years loved Cuban Link. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
That would have been the best thing for him to do.
Yeah.
That would have been the smart move for him to do, right? But I think that because Cuban was not a yes man type of guy and he would talk back to Joe, and Joe is supposed to be Don Cartagena and like, the head honcho and stuff.
Yeah.
He, of course, was going to feel a type of way to be like, man, he's not going to stand in line. So I'm definitely not moving aside to let him be the one at the forefront now that Pun's gone.
And you also got to remember this, bro. You also got to remember this. These dudes were in their 20s at the time, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 20s are a very young age. These are dudes from the streets or whatever the case may be. Even though Fat Joe was in the game a little bit longer, this was his first time like on a boss level. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with more money, more responsibilities. Even Cuban, these are young dudes seeing so much money and it's down the third, and handling emotions and feelings towards shit. And you also, everyone come from the streets. You got this street mentality and energy. So shit don't get handled in a business perspective. It leads to a fight and someone getting cut. You know what I'm saying? And this is why
they could have settled it if there was no cut. If there was just a fight, I feel like they could have patched it up. But because of the cut, it made it much more difficult.
Yeah. It depends every time you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, if time go by, you still a street nigga, you still calling yourself a gangster, then I guess it's up. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be up that long, right? Yo, wait till I see you. Baby, skinny box.
No, but it's funny because I always say that, like, I could see them in the old folks' home together and Cuban hitting him with a walker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see that happening. Or he gonna be like saying comments to Joe, "That's my nurse." You know, I'm trying to fuck her. Basically, like, so I'm trying to get at my nurse.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, these dudes all young, made bad decisions, have their went. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Somebody got cut. You can't be a street dude. It is what it is, right? But if you baptize, or even if you just on a positive track, you want to talk to the youth about, you know, stopping the violence, put the guns down. When you tell the youth put the guns down, that means stop retaliating. That means no, don't go retaliate. I know blood was shed. That's you gotta come at them with the shit that a lot of motherfuckers in the street ain't hearing, really. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, they can just smoke your cousin. You ain't gonna do nothing. Man, it's just,
you know, I ain't letting that shit ride. Man, you acting like a bitch right now. These motherfuckers just smoked your cousin.
And passing my motherfucking weed, nigga. My motherfucking joint.